Migration Advisory Committee is an independent committee giving advice to Home Office ministers on the need or otherwise for skilled labour coming into Britain. And one of the areas we focused on particularly is whether an occupation, including, for example, social work or care work, should be included on the occupation shortage list. Immigration is a politically hot potato, everybody knows that, but the advantage of having an independent evidence-based body, the Migration Advisory Committee, providing evidence means that you're getting decisions made, recommendations and then decisions made on the basis of proper independent based advice. And in that sense, I think it probably takes some of the heat out of the immigration debate. The shortage occupation list refers to tier 2 of the points-based system, which is skilled workers coming in to fill gaps. And the advantage for the employer is if an occupation is on that list, the worker automatically gets the points such that the employer can bring him or her in. If you're not on the list, you have to accumulate the points in terms of pay, qualifications and so on. And certainly for senior care workers, this would actually be difficult. I think that probably the Migration Advisory Committee see our role as to be very helpful to the workers and to the employers in that sector. But always the sector has to bear in mind it can't simply assert that there are shortages and rely on immigration. If there are shortages, it's got to demonstrate that. But it's also very important that the sector just doesn't get reliant on immigration. It should look to the British labour market as well. The Migration Advisory Committee produces 2 separate lists of shortage occupations. One is for the UK as a whole, and the second is for Scotland. Essentially, Scotland gets 2 bites of the cherry. So if there are particular skills issues which refer to Scotland, it's very important for the employers to get in touch and make their specific Scottish case, and we will listen to it and take it very seriously. The Migration Advisory Committee will be setting out its call for evidence in January, and this will describe the sort of evidence that we'll be looking for. And then employers can submit either directly to us or through the Skills Council, Skills for Care and Development, and the deadline for that will be sometime in the spring of 2010.